Alrighty, welcome back, welcome back. What's going on, George Nation? Today, I'm gonna launch a new series I'm gonna try to do at least once every week or so, where I make cocktails and kind of just yap. Decided to start it while I'm here in Japan, because I got access to some nicer liquors that I'd like to use. Please excuse the audio. It's a little bit jank right now. I couldn't get my mics to work. I'm going to troubleshoot that later, but I just wanted to get something out for now. I was at the store today and I saw one of my favorite rums, Bumbu. It's a Caribbean rum. Bumbu refers to a 16th century term. It's what they called a liquor that was made with sugar and spices. It's great rum, great Caribbean rum. And what better drink to start off the series with than a whiskey sour, or a rum sour, I should say. So, first up, got an egg, one egg white, shout out to Ty one time for getting me to learn how to crack an egg with my hands. I used to use a strainer, but this way is way more easy. Alright, next up, simple syrup. I'm a little lazy to make simple syrup right now. I just got home from a long drive. So, I'm going to say 1 sugar cube is good enough. What do y'all think? I think that's fine. 1 sugar cube. Oh yeah. We're going to throw in 2 ounces of Bumbu. A little bit for me. Oh yeah. And I like to throw in the Angostura bitters now. I know some people use it as a garnish, but I like to taste my bitters. A little bit of saline, about 3 drops is good. Let me squeeze a lemon real quick, I'll be right back. And 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. Give that a quick dry shake. Working with what we got. I got some ice here. No fancy ice machine in my house right now. But you know, we make do. Alright, give this bad boy a shake. And since it's just for me, no need to be fancy. Just gonna party pour that bad boy in there. I like to chew on my ice anyway. Alrighty. There we have it. A rum sour with an egg. Using good old Bumbu. Let's give her a try. Ah, man. Bumbu is so good. It has like a banana finish at the end, and it's sweet. Like Bumbu is it kind of tastes like you're drinking a liqueur because of how sweet it is. It's like sweet, spicy, got like a funky banana finish. This is so good, man. I wish they stocked this on Guam. I'm gonna get this area cleaned up and then probably move outside for a cigarette and sip this drink and talk about what's been going on. Alright, let's get this going. Moved outside on the patio right now. Got a nice view of, let me show y'all. If it were a nicer day, you could see the sky tree right over there on the right. Kind of located in like downtown Toyosu. It's a nice spot. There's a river right behind me. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, right here. There's a river. You'll see boats go by occasionally. But yeah, just wanted to smoke while doing this, just so I can, I don't know, just hang out and talk. So good. That foam's thick too. That was a big egg. So lately, well actually this whole month, I've just kind of been going around to bars, drinking, hanging out, helping behind the bar occasionally, whenever I can. But I've decided the future of this channel, or at least the future of like my content making, I'm gonna make more stuff, dude. I've kind of been slacking for the past year, but yeah, now is as good of a time as ever. So why not get back into it? Got a hobby that I can like easily record now. You know, making drinks and like history and stuff. I didn't put too much of the history aspect into this video. There's a lot of cool stuff about like sours and like Bumbu specifically, and rum in general. There's like so much stuff that went down, but I'll leave that to another video. This will just be a quick update. Yeah. So this next year, I'm pretty much going to be grinding, working to pay some stuff off, save up a little bit of money to come live out here. I talked to a real estate guy. My friend introduced me to him about a week and a half ago. We had a little powwow get together, and one of the guys can get me short-term jobs out here, out of Aitos, and the other guy can hook me up with a spot. Usually they're a little like weird about renting to foreigners out here because a lot of foreigners will like dip on the last month and like skip out on rent. But he said he could help me out, and then probably gonna go to Temple University, just because you know it's an international university. They'll accept my GI Bill, so it'll be cool. And then if any of y'all fools want to visit me while I'm out here, you can crash at my pad. Like I'll keep an extra futon there. You know, just shoot me a message. But yeah, so I'm gonna be bartending this next year, saving up. It sucks though, because I love bartending. It's like a huge passion, but out here on a student visa, you can work part-time. I think it's like 24-ish hours a week. Or it might be every 2 weeks, but you can work part-time, but you can't work in like the bar industry, so I can't catch a like part-time bar job. So I'm also looking at opening an izakaya or like a restaurant or a bar. Like in a perfect world, you know, bartenders, or at least me, I do not want to deal with food. Anything with a like open flame, I'm all right, man. I'll do like some small snacks, or like I'll bring some stuff and like prepare it before shift, and like once it's out, it's out. But I don't want to have like a big food operation. But you know, if it comes to it, it comes to it. Because who's gonna visit a bar just for a bar? Unless it's like a really banging bar, or it got a lot of personality. I think I could pull that off, but we'll see. You know, start small. But so this next year is just gonna be grinding and just kind of getting to where I have a base to actually start moving up. Yeah, to the like 6 people who follow the Instagram and like actually watch this, appreciate you. Sorry about the quality. My mics aren't working again, but you know, I'll figure it out. It's a vibe. I have a week left in Japan. I haven't been filming shit. I've had my camera sitting on the counter the past 3 weeks. And I look at it every time I'm about to go out the door. And I try to gauge like, how shit-faced do I want to get tonight, you know? And it's always like drink until 5 a.m. And I don't want to be that guy who goes out and is like recording, like, hey, what's up guys? Today we're in Shinjuku. I don't think that's like my vibe. I'm just there to hang out with my friends. But yeah, it'll be a good time this next couple of months. I'm gonna try to make more videos. Gonna be busy with work, but you know, we vibe. Been drinking a lot of chartreuse. I think only like 2 or 3 people who watch this are gonna be like, yo, chartreuse, that's so hard to get. But yeah, fucking first time trying it, love it, man. It's like super herbaceous, and I've only tried green chartreuse. I think green chartreuse. But yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna try to bring a couple bottles back to Guam, but it's kind of fighting for space in my luggage right now because I have some gift bottles that I don't know if I want to kill here or like take them back and have them on the shelf and like, you know, have a shot or 2 at a time while like, you know, thinking about Japan and stuff. Yeah, but it's cool. It's been a good time so far. I've met a bunch of cool people. Oh, I got a new tat. So my artist's name is Horihen. Super chill guy. And the guy at the shop, when I was like reserving my tat, he was like, hey, just letting you know, the back is a really big area. You're gonna be like locked in for at least a couple years while you get it, like, you know, you get the outline done, then you get color, and then you get like the background, and then like you can extend from there. And I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. Like, sign me up, whatever his next availability is. Book me however many sessions he can book me. He squeezed me in for 2, and they were both 5-hour sessions that ran about 20,000 yen each. With the current conversion rate, that's like $150 an hour. And in my head, I was like, yeah, fuck it, dude. Like, let's do it. Only to realize tabori, traditional like hand carved tats, takes a long time. I'm gonna be locked in for like at least 150 hours of work, if not more. Maybe 100. I don't know. We kind of take a lot of smoke breaks and like talk. But at 20,000 yen an hour, like, fuck, dude. I spent 200,000 yen just to get like some of it done. Like, here, check this out. So, this is what it is so far. I got a tiger. And you can see, I didn't even finish all the black on the tiger yet. Like, I couldn't get the tail. We just ran out of time, but like, hey, that's life. I'm gonna try to catch him again. Honestly, whenever I move back here, it would be stupid to like come here and, you know, waste money before I actually move here. Because what's the point of just drinking? You know, just coming here and getting fucked up every night. It's fun, but you know, I gotta lock in. It's time to lock in. But yeah, dude, I'm going out tonight. Going to Shibuya. Gonna hit up Chillmatics. Get some burgers. Yeah. It's about 5 p.m. right now, I think. The weather's real gross outside, but it's perfect for leather. Gonna rock that leather jacket. Yeah. Alrighty. Gonna kill one more cig. Try to find something to talk about for like 5 more minutes. Appreciate y'all watching this far. My little update. Like, I don't talk to you guys, you know what I mean? Everyone who's watching this, I talk to you. Like, you guys see my stories, my Instagram stories. It's just me fucked up, like, talking about my day. On one hand, speaking of, like, watching it, like, the channel. Oh, shit, let me close the wood. Let me close my door so no smoke gets in here. Speaking of, like, watching in the channel. I like content creation. It's so fun. I'm kind of improvising right now. Not worried about the setup because I got to go somewhere in a little bit. Like, my head is, it's not enough space. I should be like right here and like zoomed in a little more, but you know, it's casual. It's whatever. I don't even have a mic right now. Like, I'm recording off my camera, but it's cool having it so small. I'd like to keep it like this, just kind of like, you know, the boys, like, hey, check out what George is doing, you know, all 6 or 7 of y'all, but hopefully we don't get bigger. That would suck. I get kind of shy, or like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers pop up. Like, there's this one guy, Young James. Check him out. He's super cool. He kind of just hangs out in front of the train station and like talks about life in Japan. Which it was super helpful for me to like decide if I wanted to move to Japan, because like I've came out here like 4 times now on like 2 to 3 week trips. This is my first 1 month trip, crashing at my boy's house. But yeah, I talked to all my friends and like some of my foreigner friends and like, yo, how was it moving out here? What are the struggles? What do you like? What do you not like? And it's like super different. Great vacation spot, but it's like kind of difficult to get yourself settled and like dig roots into your community and stuff like that. But once you find like some solid friends, you know, you have some solid pals. Like, I've been offered so many jobs that I just refuse to accept because I don't speak Japanese, and I know I would be like, you know, shitbagging it while my like other friends in the company like kind of carry my weight. I'm not about that, you know. I'll pull my weight. But hey, who knows? Maybe my mind will change when I'm a broke university student, you know. Yeah. Speaking of university, I'm thinking about going in for IT. IT seems to be like a big thing out here, hot commodity. At least for like work visas. I've looked at some other stuff, but there's like a digital nomad visa, but you'd have to make like so much money, which, you know, if I get into IT, I have a remote job, I could do that. But yeah, bartending looks like it's gonna be this next year. I'm just gonna go all out, really hone my craft, and then once I get out here, it'll just be a little home bar. Might invite some of the boys over, you know, host some events, just hang out and chill, or like guest bartend at some places. Guest bartend. Legally, I can't work, even if it's free work, but you know, it'll be a good time. Hopefully, I'd like to see y'all. Y'all boys gotta visit me out here. I'll take y'all to all the spots, man. I only know rock and roll and metal spots, but fucking, it'll be a good time. October's been really warm lately. It only started to get cold like 2 days ago. Oh, I'm recording this on October 2nd. Yesterday was a big event for Bar PSY in Kabukicho. I love those guys. It's their 20th anniversary this weekend and next weekend, and wow, we were so fucked up. Like, y'all saw it on the Instagram. I was like all laid out, like fuck. Puke and rally, and then get up, fucking drink more. Jaeger, I love Amaros and aperitifs and digestifs. They're great. So much flavor. But like, when you're pounding Jaeger, you know what I mean? You're like chilling with a drink, and then you're just Jaeger. Then it's like, oh. And then you like smell it, and almost throw up. I think at one point, I was so fucked that they were coming around with a Jaeger tray, and I would take my shot and like pour it into other people's, and I would have like a quarter of an ounce, but I would like hide it like this, and then everyone's cheersing, and I would like throw it back. It was like a little quarter of an ounce. I'm not trying to get like obliterated, but we're drinking from like 7 p.m. till 5 a.m., 6 a.m., so we're getting obliterated regardless. But it's a good time. Bars are where it's at. Everyone there is like, you know, speaking like who they are, you know, like honne. Honne is like what you really mean. And then there's this concept in Japan of like honne and like tatemae. Tatemae is like your coworkers, you can't really express how you feel. You kind of like don't say what you really mean. And then honne is like you express what you mean, like just straight up. And like being, you know, American, our culture is like, you know, you don't want to offend people who like you just met most of the time, or at least for me. But with these guys, even my tatemae is to them like honne, you know? So I get close to people here real fast. It's great just to have like just boys everywhere, you know? You walk in like, oh, George, you know, cheers. Drinking, like, hey, service. And then shot, and then service, a shot. And I'm fucked. I'm like, oh, shit. Walk out, hit a fammy chickie real quick, walk to the next bar, and I'm like wasted. I'm trying to like chill on a beer. And I walk in, next bar, like, oh, George. I'm like, hey, usu, cheers. Oh, service, bro, tequila, Jaeger. I'm like, oh, fuck. So, yeah, if it's a chill night, I try to stick to like one bar, because at least they know I'm fucked. Like they know how much I've drank, so they're kind of like chill, because they're drinking with me, so like they're also obliterated. But you go to the next bar and you don't know how like deep the bartender is yet, and if they're like messed up or if they're like chilling. And if they're chilling, if it's been a slow night and you walk in and you're like a regular, and they're like, oh fuck, it's my boy, let's drink. And you're already messed up, you know? I don't want to refuse a drink. It's disrespectful, you know? Like, oh man, like, oh, I guess I got a drink. You know, can't say no. Not that I would. But yeah, gonna be heading back to Guam in about 7 days from now. The guys are throwing me like a little farewell party a day before I fly out, which, you know, is par for the course. We always do that. So I'm gonna be flying back hungover. Fly back like noon of the 8th, kind of chill out, settle down, laundry. Then on the 9th, get back into it, start bartending, see what's what. I don't think I'm gonna be drinking as much when I get back. I don't want to get too wasted and like spend a bunch of money, and then that cycle will just keep continuing, and then I don't actually get out here when I plan to. So yeah, just chilling for the next year. It'll be a good time. All right, one last cigarette. If y'all are down to kick it one last cigarette. Grab a beer, grab a cig. I'm all out, so this is my last one for real. Smoking Highlight menthols. Bro, these right here, these are the cigs, man. I don't usually smoke. I quit. But while I'm out here, it's cool. Like, smoking is like super social. If I pull out a cig in the bar, before I even put it in my mouth, someone's holding a lighter up, you know? And I do the same for the boys. Yeah. Last cig, and then I'll get dressed and head out. The editing on this is going to be super minimal. The lighting is probably fucked. The audio is probably going to be too low or too high in some points. Please forgive me. Editing it off of my phone probably, if I edit it at all. Yeah, but it'll be a good time. Upload it to the YouTube. Don't judge my other YouTube uploads. I think I have like 2 or 3 other videos where it's like me actually learning how to make like videos. My first and second vid are just me figuring out my camera because I didn't know how to like make stuff. I've taken pictures before. Like, actually, this is a photography camera. I'm shooting on a Sony A7R5. Does great for video, but it's not like super sensitive to light, like the ISO and stuff. So it's cool. Not what it's meant for, but yeah, it works. Like a little combination camera. I'm not gonna sink any more money into like equipment, at least for right now, because like I have mics. I have a shotgun mic, 2 lav mics, and then a camera and a couple lenses. But like, you know, I don't need it. Yeah, save money, you know. Save money so I can spend it on alcohol. Oh, speaking of money, while I'm out here, the GI Bill will cover $18,000. So that's enough for a house and like to live. But I'll be living within my means, and then I'll have like $300 for my VA disability. I'm trying to get that up. I got service connected for a lot of things to get, like, I have to go to the hospital and like they got to review and do some stuff. I've kind of been slacking on it because like the VA, it takes like 6 months. Like, if you submit a claim, it takes like 6 months for them to review it, and sometimes they'll send you to a provider to like make sure and like review everything. But it's on you to actually like take the initiative and do all that stuff. And I've just been slacking the last year. Like, if I'm being honest, it's completely on me for not taking it into my own hands, getting my like my disability card and stuff like that. But it's about to change. Things are gonna change around here. Yeah, man. What else? This video is just me rambling. It's like my drunk Instagram story ramblings, but like times 10. Let me tell you all a story. Let me think of a story. Well, what's been going on lately? Not sure. Let's see. What has been going on? Oh. I guess I'll talk about the bar scene out here. So the bar scene out in Japan is really, really interesting. Like, my American friends that come visit, like, sometimes I'll do trips and like some people will fly in and we'll bump into each other, or like I'll call them up and like meet up. And the drinking culture is like out here, I meet up with my friends for dinner, usually at like a restaurant or an izakaya. There's an izakaya I really like down in Tsukiji, or if I'm going to a restaurant, it's like kind of wherever I'm feeling that night. If it's at a restaurant, 2 beers or 3 beers, kind of chow, hang out with the boys, and then see what's next. Usually I head to Yurakucho, what is it, Corridor Street. Super cool spot. Everything there closes around like 11:30 on the weekdays, so drink until 11:30, and then head to Kabukicho. But with my American friends, we meet up for dinner, and me and my Japanese friends start out with a beer, and then switch to oolong highs or jasmine highs or highballs. And my American friends are like shots and fucking cocktails. I don't do shots before last train, just as like a rule, because if you get like wasted and miss last train, it's like you're toughing it out until like first train opens at like 5 a.m. or sometimes 4:30 depending on your line. But I can't do it. A lot of my American boys that fly in, they get super wasted, and like around 1 a.m. they're like asleep on the counter. And a lot of Japanese bars here won't stop serving you. Like if you are able to order, they'll serve. And even if like you're so wasted you can't get up, they'll like tap you on the shoulder and they'll be like, "Hey, wake up! Don't sleep on the counter. Like you gotta wake up." And so like close out your tab, hit the street, and grab like a beer from the konbini or like a highball or a chu-hai, walk around, and then get that craving for a cig. And you're like, "All right, next bar. Let's smoke inside. Let's smoke inside." Yeah, a lot of my boys that aren't familiar with the drinking culture out here, they just like pound drinks because they're used to 2 a.m. close. So they'll be pounding drinks. 1 a.m. they die, and they got to catch a taxi home. Depending on where you're at, it can be pretty expensive. Like from Kabukicho to here is 6,000 yen, around 6,000 yen. With the current conversion rate, that's like $40, which isn't like horrible, but you're thinking $40 every time I go out to get back home? No, crazy. You know, catch that first train, save the money. But yeah, the boys just keep dying, and try to keep them alive. Give them waters, that Pocari Sweat, the liver shot from the konbini or ukon. I personally eat ukon tablets before I go out and then after I wake up. But yeah, it's kind of an endurance race out here. You're just going until, you know, first train opens up. Yeah. Hopefully I meet some of y'all out here soon. As soon as I get back to Guam. Like, I say I'm not going to drink, but, you know, I got to meet up with the boys. Like, one night or 2 nights. Nothing crazy. Just chill, kick back, grab some dinner maybe. I'm down for dinner. But yeah, just finished my last cig. It's getting pretty cold. Got to shower and change. It's like a 40-minute ride. 35-minute ride to Shibuya from here. So I got about 15 minutes to get ready. Probably won't even upload this tonight. Maybe tomorrow in the morning, if I can edit it. But yeah, whiskey sour, or not whiskey sour, Bumbu sour, great flavor. I love sours, man. Sours are my favorite category of spirit, or of cocktails. Like, I love a sour with an egg. Not traditional. A lot of people think that, like, oh, whiskey sour with an egg is like how you traditionally do it. That's not the case. Or, well, depending on, like, your idea of traditional, because, like, there's so many periods of, like, alcohol culture, you know? It's like, okay, what do you consider traditional? Are you considering, like, this period? Because here, like, whiskey sour with an egg, yeah. But, like, here, no, nobody used egg. Or, like, some people used egg, some people didn't. And then nowadays, like, you go to a fancy cocktail lounge, they'll give it to you with an egg. You go to a dive bar, you're getting, like, sweet and sour mix and spirit, and that's it. Yeah, actually, I won't get into that. That's a whole, like, can of worms, and I don't got the time for it right now. But tomorrow, I don't know, tomorrow's episode, I don't know what kind of cocktail I'm going to do. I have some vermouth. I got some nice Japanese whiskey. Maybe an Old Pal or a Boulevardier. I don't have any Campari, though. I'll go pick up a bottle of Campari, you know. can never go wrong with a bottle for the house. But yeah, if you've been watching this long, you finished it out to the end. Appreciate you. This is like probably gonna be a 40-minute video. Yeah, just my drunk ramblings. If y'all want to see more, or if y'all have any requests for any like cocktails or anything, like any periods of like drink history that you want covered, let me know. Yeah, I'm all about it, man. I want to do something with chartreuse, like a last word. That would be sick. But chartreuse is so rare. Like, I know a liquor shop right now that has a bottle of chartreuse that I asked them to hold for me. I'm gonna pick it up tonight or tomorrow or the next day, and I don't want to crack it. I just gonna have it there. I'm gonna try to stock up 2 or 3 to bring home. If I find a 4th, I'll use it. But if not, like, you know, I gotta share the love. I can't hoard all that chartreuse to myself. You know what I mean? But yeah. Also, the jewelry and like style game out here is crazy. I dress super rockabilly, but like these guys are on a different level. Like there's any style, any like subculture you can think of, it's out here. Like I got this. Hold on, let me do the makeup reviewer thing. There we go. I got this this lighter. It's sterling silver. It's from 1990s. It's Gaboratory. Gaboratory is a company that started before Chrome Hearts, and then Chrome Hearts blew up. Gaboratory, the owner of Gaboratory, actually went out and helped Chrome Hearts set up some of their machines in their shop. But like, dude, it's so cool. I hope I can bring it home. I might not even want to risk it. Just give it to one of my boys to hold for me for when I come back. But yeah, it's so cool. I got this like custom ring from one of the guys who owns a jewelry shop out here. He's doing an earring for me right now. Not this chain, but I have another custom chain in there. Like, it's so cool out here, man. I can dress like full leather, my boots, like crazy hair. Right now I'm a little like floppy, but usually I put it up into a tall pompadour. And like nobody thinks it's weird. It's just like, oh, this guy's rockabilly. Like that's just his style. And like when I bump into another rockabilly dude, it's super like sick. Last night at the event, I bumped into like 3 or 4 rockabilly guys. Actually no, one of them was rockabilly, 3 were psychobilly. One of them was in a psychobilly band. Like it's sick. The culture out here is just like the rock culture, metal culture is fucking awesome. But yeah, I've taken up enough of y'all's time. I appreciate you. Shoot me a message on Insta on what you want to see next. If any people are new and you watch this entire video, thanks for watching. You could also leave a comment. I'll respond to all the comments probably. Like I got like 2 subscribers. You know, it's just the boys. Welcome to George Nation. Kind of inside joke. My first video I ever put out, I was like, "What's up, George Nation?" Kind of like doing the YouTuber thing, and then just kind of stuck. So, you know, it's chill. Definitely writing like a short script for next time, because yapping into a camera is like too easy, dude. I'll sit here for hours. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little cold, so I'm gonna head in. Feeling a nice buzz. Ride that train out to Shinjuku or Shibuya. But yeah, let me show you the view real quick. It's a little dark, but you know, last little thing before I head out. Yeah, man, it's beautiful out here. Every morning I wake up, come out here, smoke a little ciggy. Got the river. Got the Tokyo view. It's a little cloudy right now. I think you can't even see Tokyo Tower right now. Maybe if I zoom in. Let me try to. No, I can't see it. But yeah, it's sick, man. Love it out here. Super thankful to my boy for letting me crash at his place. Justice, if you're watching this, appreciate you. Yeah, I'll meet you in a few for some drinks and some burgers, man. But alrighty, guys. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, hope to see y'all soon. What's an outro? How do I do an outro? Alright. Peace.